Hello everybody, Mr. Hollywood here today with Jack Phelan Jeep Dodge Chrysler Ram and the beautiful 2022 Jeep Wrangler high altitude. And by the way, high altitude means it's got awesome interior features, some highlights, but also this is a 4xe or 4xe, however you want to say that, which means it's a hybrid. It's a 2.0 liter engine with electric powered drive, so that way you can actually go up to 30 miles per hour fully on electricity. So you don't have to spend that much on gas. It saves you a ton of fuel. Especially now when the gas prices are high, that's crucial to your survival, right? You have your beautiful blind spot monitoring system with triangles right there. What these do is these will light up when there's a vehicle in your blind spot so that you don't crash into it. When you put the turn signal on, it will start flashing and beeping at you inside. You can turn off the beeping if you don't like it. Of course, you have the nice step-ups here that you can easily get into the vehicle and hop in. You have your keyless enter and go with the button on the door. What that does is if you have the key and you lock it in your pocket, you walk up to the car, you put your hand through the door handle, and it will open up for you. And then if you want to lock it, you just press the button. What's cool about this is also the one with the Sky One Touch, and I'll show you what that is. On Wranglers, you probably know standard is when you have to remove the rooftop manually and take everything off. On this one, it's a touch of a button, and you can have the whole open sky in front of you. But let's show you in the back. I want to highlight this beautiful wheel that we have. All these wheels on the car are the nice oversized wheels with dual tone. You have the gray and the silver, which provides a beautiful look, especially when you have the glacier ice silver color on the exterior. You'll see that you have the 4xe, the blue highlights, the blue accents for electricity. And then you also have the keyless enter and go on the back. You don't have to use the key. So your trunk also has keyless enter and go. The door opens to the side. You have some cool features and measurements right here on the side. It's like a little blooper. Then you can open up this windshield and you have a lot of trunk space actually, and some additional features here like your power cable, your level 1 power cable. You have some storage bins right here to store the power cable into. Additional features and additional benefits right there. And you have a little storage thing with your with everything for it. And what's cool about this is so if you want to remove the roof, you want to remove the doors and everything, it gives you spots for all the screws so you don't lose them. And we don't put them in a cup holder and they disappear. You have everything lined up: windshield, roof, and sides, right? Side panels, everything, and doors. Now, I want to show you something. When you open the roof and you take off the doors, you also don't want these windows, right? And these windows may seem like they're difficult to take out, but they're really not. There's just two little things you got to uncheck right here. One right here, and the other one on this side. And it takes just one person. You push this window out, pick it up, and you are done. And you have the see-through on the back. So now you have the rooftop, and that's it. Now, of course, you can remove the whole roof, take everything off, but this is much, much cooler because that way you can keep the back windshield, you keep the roof over your head, and you don't have to remove much, and you can have the airflow pretty easily. Once you remove the doors, it looks even better because just imagine this open area, all the wind blowing in your face, right? Close this up right here. Really easy to put back on. See how easy that was? It didn't even take a minute. Now, for the rest, because this is a high altitude, you have a lot of cool accents in the interior, like the diamond leather stitching with orange highlights. What it does is it gives you a nicer aesthetic. It's a nicer quality leather. You have the orange stitching right there too. That's for the high altitude models, of course. And then you have your handles right here, so that when you're flying around on hills, you're not flying around on hills, you're holding yourself in the seat. You also have your plug-in for the electricity, which we showed the level 1, right? You can unplug this and put the power in. You have your gas in the back as a reserve. They're all, of course, trail rated 4x4, which means they went through a series of tests to make sure their viability in the open road. And then the interior on the Wranglers has been recently redesigned, but you will see some highlights for the electricity, right? You see the blue buttons right here where you can control what it is. Am I doing hybrid? Am I doing gas opening? Am I using electric, or am I using e-save? Hybrid is obviously a mixture. Electric is fully electric mode, and e-save is when you're trying to save the most fuel, you're letting the computer judge for you. Still, of course, as a Wrangler, it has all the features of a Wrangler that you would expect, right? You can't hear the engine roar because it is electric right now. It's going to be in electric mode till we start driving over 30 miles per hour. You have your high efficiency radio. You have your battery chargers right here. You can see how it's charging from the exterior. See, it turned on after a little bit of standing. Then you also have your controls for the heads-up display, as well as radio, as well as adaptive cruise control. For those of you guys that are not familiar, what that does is it will have the vehicle follow vehicle in front of it slowing down and speeding up based on your setting for the speed. So if you set up 70 miles an hour, the vehicle will go 70 miles an hour unless something's in its way, and then it will slow down. If that vehicle in front of you speeds up, then the vehicle will pick back up to 70 miles per hour. So if you're on the highway and it's slow down and pick up, slow down and pick up, and you're going a long distance, you no longer have to worry about going brake, gas, brake, gas. You can just take your foot off, let the vehicle do its work. You have the 8.4-inch touchscreen with navigation built in. You of course have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that's available. You have media plugins, which are all covered, because guess what? This is an off-road vehicle with removable roof, removable doors. So if something gets wet in here, it's okay. It's made to handle it. Everything is made to be covered. Everything's made to be able to do that. That's why you have the plugins covered with a cover right there. You have your aux plug, so you can plug in power options. You have your four-wheel drive customization options. Another power plug. Your windows are over here to reduce the amount of wiring on the doors. That way you don't have to do a lot of unplugging. It's very simple. You have a couple of screws and you can take the doors off. You also have the MySky. Now what's MySky? Well, MySky is like a soft top, hard top combo. Because on one hand, you have the hard sides. On the other, you can actually open the entire roof with a push of a button. You'll see that right here. And get that Wrangler feel. And I'm going to lean back so you guys can see that. Let me go ahead and show you this. I always grab the wrong button. There we go. So you can see this. You have the whole massive roof now opened. Kind of like you would have if you were removing the plastic roof, right? Or the hardtop roof. It's just open space. You have the bar across for protection of your head with speakers built in it, so you have better sound delivery. You have nice LED lights up top here for a show. That way it's easier to see. You also have your handles for both driver, passenger right here, right? You have all this stuff. It makes it easy for you to follow. Boom, right there. And then you have the heated steering wheel, heated seats, a lot of the other options as well. You have your mirror dimmer, your backup camera, lots and lots of features on these Wrangler 4xEs. But really the electricity is what really changes the game, right? You have the 392 Wrangler that you can get, so you can get all the horsepower you want. And now you have the electric, so you can also save while not compromising on the power and efficiency and the capability of the Wrangler. Why? Because when you are in an electric vehicle, remember, the power gets delivered instantly with electricity. So you still have the pick up and go power, and that when it supports the main engine, you'll be able to climb just as efficiently as if it was a full 3.6 liter, but you're getting the same efficiency from a 2.0 liter. That way you can have it for multi-use. You don't have to buy a Wrangler and a second car. You can buy a Wrangler and have it for going to the mall, going shopping, as well as adventures, right? That's the beauty of it. And it's quick and easy. For those of you that don't like removing all the screws of the roof, you still can do this on these ones, but you might want to keep it this way, right? You might want to just close it up with a button. You might not want to have to deal with that hassle. You might not want to have to stop in the rain when it starts pouring so you don't get wet and take it all up. You can do that now with just a push of a button and you're good to go, right? Super quick and easy. And I appreciate it. And because of the bars, the protection metal bars right here, it's not like somebody can break into your roof by just cutting through it, like in the older days with just standard material rooftops, right? Pretty cool and easy. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. We can go into a lot of extra intrinsic features, such as the options on the screen, the navigation customization, the dual temperature controls, and everything else. But we don't want to take that much time off of yours. If you want to order one like this, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We can deliver these vehicles to your door. We can deliver them to your home, or you can order them online and pick them up from here, take them right on the Route 66 and drive all the way down. We have delivered to places like Alaska. We have delivered to remote parts of the United States. The one place we haven't delivered yet, but we do have the option to, is Hawaii. Are you going to be the first one from Hawaii to order? Let us know in the comments, and go ahead and give Sebastian a call to order yours exactly how you want it. No BS, no games, and you get the vehicle that you have imagined. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you guys next time. Slams the door on me.